President Biden met Monday with the parents of Austin Tice, a freelance journalist and former Marine Corps officer who was kidnapped while reporting in Syria on August 14, 2012. His exact whereabouts are unknown, but the Syrian government has said they will not even discuss the matter while U.S. forces continue to operate in the northern part of the country. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki released a statement after the meeting, saying in part, quote, "The president reiterated his commitment to continue to work through all available avenues to secure Austin's long overdue return to his family." The president emphasized his administration will work to bring Austin and other Americans held hostage and wrongfully detained abroad home safely. Austin's mother, Deborah Tice, joins me now. Deborah, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Nicole.
I just want to ask you on a personal level, first as a mother, I know it is going on 10 years since your son was kidnapped. That is a very long time not to see or talk to him. How are you and your family doing?
I think we're all doing pretty well under the circumstances. Thanks be to God, our family is very strong, and so we hold each other up. It's not easy. We never miss Austin less. It's just as hard today as it has been every day.
You met with President Biden Monday. Did the president in that meeting offer any assurances about what his administration is trying to do?
He made commitments to us that made us very happy. Uplifting words. We were so glad to meet with him, and now we're ready to see the action that follows up on that.
I mean, this wasn't the first time that you met with the president. More can you tell us about that meeting? What types of commitments did he make?
I don't feel like it's a good idea for us to talk about that. I can say that President Biden is a very compassionate man. He was eager to listen to what we felt like needed to be done, and we had some good discussions about that. And he did commit to doing what he can do to bring Austin home.
Saturday night, our CBS News colleague Stephen Portnoy, who also happens to be the president of the White House Correspondents Association, brought up your son's situation. Let's take a listen.
Mr. President, at table 48 tonight is a woman named Deborah Tice. Mrs. Tice, would you please stand? Now, Mrs. Tice's son, Austin, is a colleague of ours at the Washington Post, at McClatchy, and at CBS, and he should be here with us tonight, but he's been held captive in Syria since 2012. As we take note of Trevor Reed's return, our thoughts tonight are with Austin Tice, and our collective hopes are that after nearly 10 years in captivity, he will soon return home safely to his mother, his father, his colleagues, and his friends.
And Deborah, how did you and your husband, Mark, happen to be at the White House Correspondents' Dinner? And did it surprise you when President Biden later acknowledged you and said that he wanted to meet?
Oh, that was a great moment. And Stephen had been planning this since 2020 when he was supposed to host the dinner. And so he was very keen to bring attention to Austin's situation. And the president putting his hand out and saying, "I want to meet with you, Mom, and bring the dad," was so unexpected. And, then we had the meeting on Monday. It was just truly amazing. We are so happy that all of that happened. And it is kudos to Stephen 100%.
Yeah, so you had no idea that was coming.
Well, Stephen had told me that he was going to ask me to stand up, but I had no idea that the president was going to add that to the end of his speech.
Hey, and just with respect to your son and his situation, have you been able to get any information, or are you able to share any information that you've been able to get out of Syria over these past several years about what may have happened to Austin?
Well, we have some ideas about what may have happened to Austin. there has not been a lot of information. I'm sure, as you know, we've had no contact with him since August 13, 2012. So that has been another thing that's been very difficult for us.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Well, thank you so very much for being here and sharing your story and your son's story as well.
Well, may we soon see Austin walk free, and our hopes are higher than ever.
Deborah Tice, thank you again.
Thank you, Nicole.